this month's Bright Market Minute. I'm Dr. Lisa Sturdivant, Bright MLS Chief Economist. The housing market is rapidly changing as mortgage rates hit 7%, and people are feeling very uncertain about the economy. So here are 3 things to watch in the Mid-Atlantic housing market. First, we need to talk about how the overall housing market is just stalling, primarily as a result of those higher mortgage rates and that general economic uncertainty. In some local markets, the number of new pending sales in October is at a decade low level, and showing activity is lower than it has been since April 2020, when the pandemic really locked down the housing market. Buyers have been priced out of the market because of high mortgage rates, but others are just taking a wait and see approach. They're hoping that rates are going to come down. But it's not just buyers. Sellers are also sitting out the housing market. The number of new listings coming onto the market in October is significantly lower than it would be in a typical year. But basically, for people who don't have to move, most just aren't right now. And I think that's pretty much the pattern we're going to see for the rest of the year. So what does that mean for prices? Well, that's the second thing to watch. In October, the median price in the Mid-Atlantic was up 4% compared to a year ago. So prices are still rising year over year, but that pace of price appreciation has slowed considerably. Prices will undoubtedly fall from their peak levels, but because they ran up so fast during the pandemic, we'll still see that home values are much higher than they were 3 years ago. And third, I think it's important, more important than ever, maybe, to be watching the data at your local level for local markets. Everything I just said is sort of for the Mid-Atlantic overall, but there's a lot of variation across local markets. For example, the Washington, D.C. metro area housing market is contracting much faster than either the Baltimore or the Philly markets. The double blow of higher rates and high home prices in the Washington area is really having a big impact on that market. That's it for this month's Market Minute. You can find all of our housing market reports on the Bright MLS website. Also, check out the Bright MLS T3 Home Demand Index, which provides a forward-looking look at prospective demand in local markets throughout the Mid-Atlantic. And I will see you next month.